Hey up, good morning, and just a quickie now to say a sincere thank you to each and every one of you that were kind enough to comment on the video I posted 10 days, a couple of weeks ago now, basically asking you what aspects of the channel's content brought you most enjoyment and basically why you were here. And that question was posed on the back of some realities, if you like, around me not really being able to justify running 3 motorcycles at the moment, as well as 2 cars. That's the domestic reality, I'm afraid. And so I posed the question really, was it the bikes that captured your attention? Was it specifically the Royal Enfield Classic 350? Was it the Interceptor? Was it the Honda Pan-European? Or was it the variety of content? Was it the social commentary? The commentary on current affairs as it relates to motorcycles? Was it the garage work, the fitting of accessories, things of that nature? Or was it actually the places that I go, the beautiful places in and around Yorkshire? And a couple of things that came out of your feedback sort of pointed me in the right direction. So I'm fairly comfortable now in the way that I need to go. So I did sort of suggest that I might actually go down from 3 to 1 motorcycles, or it might be 3 down to 2. So it's going to be 3 down to 2. So it's not practical for me to go down to 1 motorcycle, because you know what it's like. All you need is there to be an issue with one of the bikes, or it being for a service, or for whatever reason that it can't turn a wheel for the time being, and you can't ride a bike. So just having the one option doesn't work for me. So I will be going down to 2 motorcycles. That's the first thing. So you might quite rightly ask yourself, how will that permutation play out? Which one am I getting rid of? Am I getting rid of the Honda Pan-European? Am I getting rid of the Royal Enfield Classic 350? Am I getting rid of the Royal Enfield Interceptor? You may have seen on a previous review video that I made reference to swearing staff at Appleyards to secrecy, but that shouldn't give you any real clues really, because for all we know, they might have tracked down a customer for one of my bikes. They might have wanted to make me an offer for one of the bikes, and it could have been any one of them. So that doesn't really tell you a great deal. So I'm teasing here, a little bit of a teaser, but I've arrived at a 2-bike outcome, and I invite you, just for a little bit of humour, to speculate as to what that might be. And to assist you in that regard, I'm just going to show you this here picture of my very, very untidy, chaotic, disorganised garage, which will be easier to sort out once I'm down to 2 bikes, I have to say. But there are clues in abundance here. Do you remember a few years back, some of you might remember, there were an advert on telly, I don't know if it was Hofmeister Lager or Tennant's Lager, some sort of lager, and it was basically a clip inside a pub, and there were certain things that you were invited to identify that weren't quite right. For example, I seem to remember one was that somebody playing darts and the dartboard had the numbers in the wrong order, and somebody playing pool and there was a pocket missing out of the pool table, that sort of thing. And it was like, oh, there's 12 things in this video clip that are not quite right, and see if you can find out what they are. So in that vein, in this photograph, you'll see some fairly obvious clues that will help you in arriving at some conclusions about which of the bikes is going, and what permutation of potential motorcycles will transpire in the Bingley Wheeler garage. And the first one of you to leave a comment that correctly identifies the outcome will get a whole English pound from me by way of reward and recognition. So it'll just be the first comment that appears with the correct outcome about the 2 bikes that that will feature from here on in the Bingley Wheeler Garage. And so good luck with that. So whole English pound, I have to say at this point, you must not spend that pound if you win it. You cannot spend that pound if you win it, but I undertake to send to you a whole English pound if you're the first person that comments on here and gets it right. Okay, my good friend Gaz, VFR Mitch, you are absolutely excluded, my pal, because you know exactly what the outcome is going to be. And there might be one or two others watching who, for reasons which would make the whole process entirely unfair, know what the outcome's going to be. But you should be able to count those people on the fingers of one hand, I would have thought. So we're not dealing with state secrets here or anything like that. It's just a bit of fun, basically. So yeah, it'll be 2 bikes. So is it going to be the Pan-European and the Classic 350? Is it going to be the Pan-European and the Interceptor? Is it going to be the 2 Royal Enfields and not the Pan-European? Well, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And as I say, the first one of you to make a comment that gets it right, I'll send you a whole English pound. You'll just need to email me with your postal address. How's that? A prize on the Bingley Wheeler. So I am now going to go about bringing about the outcome about which I invite you to speculate. And that will be the subject of another video, obviously, when all will be revealed. So until then, thanks for your time once more. Ride safe, be kind, and I'll catch you soon. Toodle pip.